All right, so for tonight's homework, you're just finishing up this paper here. This just make it look like your chart inside of your notebook. So, M something, and this is the milli, and then over here it's K something, usually like kg, km, kl, and this is the kilo something. So like kiloliter, kilometer, kilogram, kilosecond. Down over here, it's just getting you used to using these things like millimeter. So that would be M, because milli always starts off with M, and then you add on one of the base units, mm, millimeter. What about decigram? So deci is right around here. Then you add on the G. This one, just be careful with, like meter is just the M. So some people are getting it mixed up with this one. When you see just a single letter, it's just the meter, okay, just the base unit. All right, over here, I ask you to do conversion. Now it does say to, show work. I'm just asking you to show how you move decimals. So this, you're talking about 2 liters, and it's going to milliliters again. I don't see a decimal, so it's at the end of the number. How many steps is it away? So look, I got milli here. How many steps is it away? 1, 2, 3. That's how many times I move the decimal. 1, 2, 3. Drop the decimal there. Fill in zeros. That would be 2,000 mLs. So do the same thing with these right here. Again, if you go left, then your decimal moves left that way. All right, these right here, you're asking to compare these two. You have to convert them so that they're the same unit. So you can't compare grams to milligrams. You got to compare milligrams to milligrams. So I'm going to take 7 grams and convert it over to milligrams. So look, we're starting off here with just the gram. And I want to get over to milligram. How many steps is that? That is 1, 2, 3 steps. So again, I don't see a decimal. So decimals here, 1, 2, 3. Fill in zeros. This is 7,000 milligrams, which means that 7 grams, which is 7,000 milligrams, is larger than 698. Back over here, I had another video for these here. On these here, they're real world examples. So like on this one, you have a plane. She needs at least 50 liters of fuel in it. But what does she do? She has a 5,500 ml container, and she fills it up 8 times, basically. Is it enough fuel? Okay. So a couple ways you can do this. You can convert this to liters first. So how many liters is this? And then multiply it by 8. Or, okay, if you want, you could take 5,500 mLs times 8 containers equals this many mLs, and then you convert that over to liters. And then you can see, okay, well, this is how many liters it is. Is it enough to fill the fuel tank? Down over here, similar engineer buys some stuff on Amazon. He needs it to be 2 centimeters in diameter and 10 centimeters in length, but he orders it from an Amazon bolt company, which is in a different unit. So the dimensions say that the bolt is 0.02 decameters, because it's DAM, in diameter, and 1,000 millimeters in length. Will the new bolts work? Look, I'm going to save you the trouble. They're not going to work. But why? So make sure you explain why. Are they too small? Are they too large? Is it the length that's the problem? Is it the width that's a problem? That's what I mean by explain. Don't just say something like they're too small, or they don't work, or they're too big. Like, what about them is too big? Is it the length, the width? What about them is too small? The length, the width? What is it? So do me a favor, be specific on this one, and also show work on how you arrived at that particular problem. So that's how to finish up this paper.